I got a couple of poems in here that I can rely on as backup. Actually, no. A few years ago, I broke my back. The bottom of my spine collapsed. The very bottom of my spine twisted around like that, and my pelvis was shifted around, and every single muscle in my back went into complete spasm for 7 months. For 7 months I was in pure, unadulterated agony. Just anxiety. But the thing is that when you're in that sort of level of pain, you can experience the full spectrum of emotion anyway. You can laugh, you can cry, you can do all this sort of stuff. So anybody that ever sees you or has a grudge against you, when they see you laughing, they go, oh, you're obviously putting that back condition on, you're obviously faking it. And you're not faking it. You're in this existence of pure pain, and you're trying to incorporate living in the world around you. And your spine is your backbone. I mean, it's literally your backbone. It's the information superhighway of your body. And when that goes into pure out panic spasm, it's an existential crisis. You're suffering. You cannot function properly. And anyway, I was walking along the road with a friend. I mean, I'd had this like very, very traumatic kind of like growing up. Was like I didn't belong in my family. I didn't belong in my home. I was in London and I was terrified. I was one of the 9 million who were living under the poverty line in that city, and I was just like walking up the road with my friend. We were going to go and buy cheap snacks to watch the new David Lynch movie. And then this man ran past really fast, and this woman's voice behind me shouted, "He's got my purse!" And my body ran before I could really register what was going on. My body decided it was going to catch the purse snatcher. And my brain was going, what the fuck are you doing? I was thinking about my mind, the x-ray in my mind of my spine going like, with every single foot pound on the ground, and I'm running after this guy. And my keys fall out of my pocket, and I'm turning the corner, I go, remember where your keys are. And I'm running like this, this is all true. And I'm running like this, and then this guy veers off, and he goes off into this thing. And then he comes this other way, and then there's other people waiting, and they catch him. And then at this point now, there's 5 localers in this little pocket of London. We've all caught this purse snatcher. And all 4 of them, they have like a part of his body each. Leg, arm, and they're going, don't struggle, and of course you don't know whether they're just like him pulling him is causing him to go, don't do that, you know. They're sort of like pulling this guy backwards and forwards. So I just walked up to him, because I knew from lying on the ground for so long that when you get up, the first thing you lift up is your head. He had a hooded top. So I put my foot in his head. On his hood, rather, in his head. In his hood. And I said, you're caught. And he would go, he was struggling because he was trying to get up. And the guy holding the left leg, he went, take it easy, mate. Not doing anything. Got this guy completely. Anyway, the girl got her purse back. She didn't say thank you. Some local Londoners said, that's what we do to people who try that around here. I didn't feel pain for 2.5 hours afterwards. I had this sort of like a sort of adrenaline shot, but it was something to do with the fact that it was okay. I mean, there was something to do with the connection between the psychology of fear and the restriction that comes from the anticipation of pain, and the control that comes in line with all that, against this sort of creature. This functioning creature, this fluid and capable, amazing fucking creature. I'm not going to push it too far on this, like, and the universe is amazing and it's all fantastic. And there must be a God, and it must be Jesus, and it must be all that kind of stuff, because I'm completely blessed and it's amazing. I'm not a salesman. I'm just simply here to tell you, and I've said this before, there is nothing wrong with the universe, and you're all the sperm that made it. There is something about that that fits in with your psychology, with the structure of the physical creation of yourself, and the hopes and desires and wishes and kindness that you all have, that makes you all potential achievers. And I just want you all to know that. Thanks.